And then the last one was the Tornado Cash stuff. Did you? Well, I guess we kind of talked about it earlier with the lady that came in this week.
Yeah, well, the verdict came down, and it looks like there was no decision. They not guilty or not guilty on two of the charges. I believe, and one of those charges was money laundering, and I think the other one was sanctions violation. So the jury just reached a deadlock, and I think those two charges
Oh,
will be
wow.
considered like a
Carrying on.
mistrial. And then the one charge remaining that he was found guilty on was intent to run an unlicensed money transmission business. And I guess that is like the most, as they've done a few interviews with Roman Storm, or Rage reporters have done a few interviews with Roman Storm following the verdict, and his legal team thinks that that is maybe the easiest charge to appeal, and so they're actually pretty optimistic. It also carries the shortest sentence, only 5 years, up to 5 years in prison, and they also allowed Roman Storm to stay out on bail, which is nice. So during the appeals process, he'll be able to be a free man. Yeah, I think sentiment generally in the community is this is pretty bad. This because Tornado Cash was non-custodial. Uh, this would suggest that running a Lightning routing node would make you an unlicensed money transmitter, which runs counter to most legal advice that you'd receive prior to this verdict. But there's some hope that it'll get appealed and won, or some of I think one of the BRCA, which we've talked about on this podcast before, might get into law protections for people running non-custodial Bitcoin services. Anyway, I thought this is worth mentioning. It's a big news story this week.
Yeah, I really don't have any thoughts on it, to be honest. Yeah.